All right. We back with another Just Be Simple podcast. We are here again. We are back again. You know I gotta make my little transition. Oh, talk to him. Gotta make a little transition. You see the up top right here? See the up top over there? Just Be Simple podcast. What they talking? You know what I'm saying? We elevating, upgrading. What you saying, man? What they saying? What they saying, man? You better recognize. Hey, another episode, Just Be Simple podcast. We tuned in, we live on the streams. Jaden23 Banks on Twitch. JB and the fam, y'all know how we do's it. All right. Now, shout out to everybody with the feedback on the last episode and the last episode and the last episode. Listen, we are not here to say the thing that is politically correct. We are not here to say a thing that your mama told you growing up, your dad told you growing up, what you want to hear. We over that. We are here to inspire, elevate, and motivate us as a people. All right? If I hurt your feelings, good. If you hurt mine, not going to happen. Okay? We're here to build. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. All right? Now, today's topic. I've made a couple videos on this in the past, but in depth, this has to be dissected. The topic of the day is addictions. The topic of tonight is addictions. Yeah. Anything that just came to y'all's heads that you could possibly be addicted to, that's what we talk about tonight. Yep. All addictions, all of them. And you can, listen, anything that you do too much of is a bad thing. Yes. Anything that you do too much of is a bad thing. All right? So, we will be talking about addictions. Now, an addiction, right? An addiction is only in the brain. It is so magic. Like, it's magic. You know what I'm talking about? Listen. Watch this. This is exactly what it says. Addiction. The fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity. Any word that has the word in the definition, it's magic. It's magic. Being so dependent and reliant on something, that's magic. Because you're telling yourself, okay, I'm going to keep repeating this. I'm going to keep doing this same thing. And in my brain, I am actually getting somewhere with this. Wrong. Y'all do know feelings and emotions come and go, right? Y'all do know feelings are a trained thing. Emotions are trained. When you were younger and your mom told you, I always get this example because it's just the easiest and the most relatable. When your mom told you, hey boy, don't touch that stove. It's hot. And her energy, you could be 4, 5, not really knowing what she's saying, but you know what she's saying with her eyes and her sense of urgency when she's walking to you and running to you to not touch the stove. Her face is magic. What if she'd been like, hey, don't touch the stove. And she's calm. She's relaxed. And we actually did touch it. And especially being us as kids, our imagination runs us wild. So we thinking like, okay, she bullshit. Let me actually touch it. Let's see what's going on. And who knows? We could have been the next airbender. But she wanted to stop our blessings. Look at that. Mama wanted to stop my blessings from being a pyromaniac. Right? From being a goddamn the next airbender, just She run up. It's hot, baby. Oh, no. God damn it, mama. And you damn skippy, I'm touching that thing. What y'all talking about, man? Shit, boy. Yeah. But once I got to an age, I knew that it was magic. So y'all see this right here? Y'all see this right here? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I do all the time? No funny shit. I literally take the tips of my fingers and I do this with fire. But anyway, it's all magic. Okay? Once you know that, then you can move forward. So, anything that you do too much of, anything, and I mean anything, it's an issue. It's a problem. Now, most of these addicts, and I don't like to put people in boxes, but we got to keep it a spade. You know, we got to keep it all the way 100,000 trillion. They are in a space to where they are doing the same thing over and over and thinking / expecting different results. So, let's talk about our favorite right now, okay? Social media. Let's talk about social media. Now, y'all have to understand that to everything that is placed materialistically in this matrix, it has a chemical that goes with it. Jade, what do you mean? I'm explaining. Anything that can take control over your mentality, it has another drug built into that. Does that make sense? So, social media. Social media spews out dopamine. Dopamine is a drug. Dopamine is a chemical. Now, what does it make you do? It makes you think that you are missing out on the time that you are not on social media. You ever heard of FOMO? Type 1 if you ever heard of FOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out. And when you truly ask yourself, wait, what am I missing out on? Exactly. The people still gonna be there. They're gonna be doing the same shit, not really worrying about you, while you sitting on there, scrolling and paying more attention to their lives than they are with yours. Fear of missing out. What are you missing out on? And all of this is a drug. You see? Because then it relates into your real life. It relates into your real life. You get so sad, you start to cry. I was there too, that's why I'm talking about it. You start to cry, you get mad, you get sad, you get upset, you get resentful to your parents, to your mom, to your dad. That they are not letting you go to this party. They are not letting you hang out with friends. They don't want you to be happy. This is what we think as kids, right? It is all a drug. It is all a drug. All of it is a drug. Because they're still going to be there. The next weekend, they're going to do the same exact thing. But when y'all go back to jail, when y'all go back to school, they're going to be talking about some, bruh, you will not believe what Brittany and Ashley did on the beer pong table, bro. You will not believe this shit. All right, what'd they do? Bro, they did a front flip, butterball ass naked on the table, bro. It was crazy, bro. They were so drunk. It was just flying every... Okay. Michaela and Michelle is going to do it the next weekend. And then the next weekend. And then the next time it's going to be spring break. And then some more shit going to happen. You're not missing out on anything. It's magic that is played in our brains, bro. It's crazy. I'd have to try that sometime. Or not. or not. Or not. You know what I'm talking about? So social media, the best way to get out of that is what I did for a long time. Now, I'm an all nothing type person, okay? I went 8 months, 8 to 9 months, no social media, no YouTube, no Twitch, no Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, nothing, no social media. And what it taught me was, one, I'm not missing out on nothing, right? This was years ago. I'm not missing out on shit. I need to stop comparing myself to other people. I need to stop looking at other people's lives as happy, joyous, peaceful, because 95% of people on social media are going to show you makeup. Everybody's channel, everybody's page is a Sephora catalog. And they don't have to be women. Jimmy, what's Sephora? Makeup. It's a makeup company. $1 trillion makeup company. Nobody's going to make a video with the white crust in their eyes. Nobody's going to make a video with not having a haircut. Bumps on their face. I do it all the time. I've been doing it for years. No haircut, getting a haircut. I've done it all. Because I have gotten out of that drug of caring and thinking so much about how other people view me. Because haircut or not, I am who I am. Can you say the same? And if you can't, you need to do some self-reflection. If you can't do that, you need to do a social media detox, a dopamine detox, because it's a drug attached to that. You sit there and scroll all day. What are you looking for? And now all you see on social media nowadays is soft, we're on YouTube, so soft corn, but with the P. Know what I'm talking about? So what are you looking for? You horn dogs? And that's another addiction, but we don't get into that. So all it is, bro, it's like a neuropsychological magic show that goes on in our brains. Y'all see what I'm saying? An addiction. Because I think, like, why does it alter with my brain so much? Why does it mess me up so much? Like, being on social media, like just scrolling, just liking people's pictures and all this other stuff, it does you way more harm than good. If you are so much more of a consumer than a producer, that's an issue. If you are just consuming people's stuff without getting anything in return that you can use to better your life, oh yeah, you got some real bad issues, bro. You got some real bad issues, bro. Or sis. You got some real bad issues. What's good, y'all? Got some real bad issues. And I realized through me getting out of that magic show, that circus act of social media, I'm realizing, wow, all of y'all are acting. All of y'all are actors and actresses. All of y'all wear makeup. I don't. How did I get caught up in this motherfucking shit? How did I get caught up in this circus act? I'm not a monkey. I'm not a clown. I'm not an elephant. I'm not a giraffe. I don't know how to juggle with 16 balls while I'm flipping and right on the unicycle and shit. I don't know how to do that. So how did I get in this mess? Oh, I got it. Because I was bored. Because I let myself be controlled by the narrative of social media. Y'all know why it's called the internet? Because it is a internet. It's a trap, regardless. You look this way, she's lying. She's not real. Instagram models, they're not real. And if they are, they fake as fucking real life. They're fake. They're not real. They have no personality. They bougie as fuck. They don't want to talk to nobody unless you got a blue check mark. They don't give a about you. They don't care. If you don't have a haircut, they won't accept you. If you do you have enough money? You got the bag? You got the car? You got the house? Are you hanging around the right people? It's cap. So once I realized that, I'm like, yo, I gotta get out of here. Now, run. Y'all seen the movie Get Out? I gotta get out of here. My black ass, I gotta run. I gotta get out quick. It's also called the web for the smart people. Talk to me, Jacob. Huh? Talk to me. You see, it's about how you use these things. And guess what? Once I started using the internet for a positive influence, I'm meeting y'all. I'm meeting y'all all around the world. Africa, Antarctica, Australia, New Zealand. Y'all showing love to the fam. All around Cali, New York, Florida, Texas, Delaware, New Jersey, Maine, South Carolina. Once I started actually using it for what it's supposed to be used for, to connect, to build, not to flex, not to show, not to flaunt. You see what I'm talking about? So social media, that's one of the biggest ones. We live in a social, wow, that's crazy. We live in a social world, but nobody wants to be social now. And they got us to think that we are supposed to social distance. Wow. Anyway, that's another story for a whole other day. But social media, okay? That was the first one. Dopamine detox. Make sure y'all take, that's why I always say, make sure y'all take some time off. Phone off. Airplane mode. Put it down in your room. Go outside. Go to the court. Go play with your dog. Go cook, clean. Just no phone, no computer. Man. Go outside. Go outside. Be around people. Human interaction. It's the best. That's the best form of love. Not getting love from getting 100 likes on Instagram, from getting 50 likes on Twitter. Who cares? Who cares? Care too much, you know? So make sure y'all stay focused with that and know that it's a journey. Bro, it took me 9 months to really realize, like, yo, I've been trapped this whole entire time. This whole time I've been using social media, it's been a lie. There's been moments when I used to, I didn't do it very often, but I did it nonetheless. I deleted Instagram pictures. And I deleted pictures that didn't get enough likes. Type 1 if y'all ever, y'all know, we JB and the fam, let's keep it real. Type 1 if y'all ever did that. Type 1 if y'all ever did that. Type 2 if y'all ever did that. If y'all never did that, I'm not talking to you. Salute to you. But I'm being real. I deleted pictures that I wouldn't get enough likes on when I was younger. And it would actually hurt. It would actually hurt me. You know what I'm talking about? I never posted a pic on IG. Come on now. You want to be all technical and shit. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You know, like, come on. Well, salute. Hey, look, if y'all didn't do it, salute then. Salute. Cool. Awesome. Great. Right? But it's a journey nonetheless. It's a journey, and we have to continue to be on this path. Continue to be on this path. That's all I'm saying. Now, let's go on to the next one, man. Drugs. There's something similar I can share? Go ahead. Talk to us. The next one is drugs. We need to talk about drugs. Like actual drugs. Weed, Percocets, Molly, lean. Yeah. And I'm talking to the internet when I say this. Your life is a lie. Yeah, Adderall. Yeah. Your life is a lie. What you think you're going through. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. I'm not going to tell you how to think about your situation. But what I will say is I have never really had people in my corner to tell me certain things and make me aware of things like this. You know what I'm saying? But your problems, your issues are not as severe as you think. We are now living in an age where people want to be broke. People want to be poor. Do y'all see that? People want to be 4K Trey. You have both of your moms and your dads in the crib. Some of y'all got 2 mamas, 2 dads. But you want to talk about you sliding for Vaughn. You from the hood. You bout this. You bout that. You call your mom mommy. You might be flexing. You know what I'm talking about? You might be flexing this thing like you bout it. But if you were really about it, you wouldn't show it. You wouldn't talk about it. You wouldn't even say nothing about it. If you were actually about it, dumbass. What's wrong? See, I don't know anymore how to stoop down to idiotic standpoints. I don't know how to stoop down there. I don't know how to reach all the way down there and conceptualize that. Y'all, I say this. Listen, I didn't grow up in the hood, but I was around the hood. I grew up good. That's all. I grew up real good. Anything that I put on that Christmas list, 2 pages or 3, I got. And it was just my mama and I with my Mima, which is her mom, for 10 years, 10, 11 years. Anything I wanted for my birthday, I got. I went to a great school, nice vacations. I will never say I'm like that. Like these street niggas, these street dummies, these street tattletales. They want to call everybody else a rat, but last time I checked, in your song, you put the exact name, the exact street that your ops were at. So who's the real rat? And this is why I don't listen to that type of music. Because what you think about is what you talk about. I don't think about that. I don't talk about that. I don't care what he's dropping. I don't care who the drama between the beef between. I don't care. Is it going to serve me? Is it going to better me? Is it going to build some perspective in my life? I don't think so. So keep that shit over there. Keep that stuff over there. Exactly. If it does not add value to your life and it's full of clout, like I saw with my videos, then there's a problem. Exactly. Gains? Exactly. I grew up good too. My grandparents, mom, and aunt raised me to the man I am today, Jacob. And we have to stand in that. But also, no, we ain't no punk now. We ain't no punk. I ain't no punk. I always had heart. A lot of my family members did think I was soft because I was extremely silent and aware. And they took my silence and my hesitancy as a weakness and softness. Now I'm 21 years young and they don't call me Jaden no more. Let that sink in. They don't call me Jaden no more. They don't call me Lil Jaden no more. Let that sink in. What y'all call me? Hey, what y'all call me, y'all? What y'all call me? All right, don't be funny. Don't be funny. Like, seriously. What y'all call me? And that's what my family say. My own blood. My own blood. Deshaun. Oh, what up, JB? Oh, now I'm JB. They watch all the videos. They're probably watching this one. What's up? Hey, how you doing? Love you. That's just what it is when you are walking in righteousness. When you are living your truth. Listen, I am not here to be nobody else. I am here to be me. I am that I am with no apologies, no expectations, no exemptions. I am who I am. Y'all watch me grow every single day. If I ain't got no haircut, a do-rag on, a beanie, a little ass shirt, I am who I am, you know? Dark Killer, what's up with you, bro? So that's real. Now, on to the drugs, okay? Any problem, issue that, because this gets kind of like personal, and I don't mind being personal at all, but I've had a lot of family members that have really gone down a dark path, which I know a lot of you guys have as well. They went down a dark path due to drugs. You know, their circumstance, having baby mama drama, you know, making kids that they couldn't afford, living paycheck to paycheck, starving. You know, I've had a lot of family members lose a part of their life due to drugs. And I mean drugs. Talking about that booger sugar, that coke, pills, you know, for real, you know? And as a youngin', me being so aware, guess what? In my realness, I'm with the family, and I have realized shit just like Bruce Lee. Whoa! Their life is not living. They're actually just here to die. Like, they're not living to die. That's deep. Don't let that go over y'all's head. They're just here to die. Wow. And I would be like, when are we going to see Grandpa? When are we going to see Unc? They would lie to me. While they high as a kite, coked up, shaking like a stripper, having bipolar disorder and all this other shit coming with it. And I'll be like, wow, right? And so over the years, it showed me what not to do. They have taught me, because even the people who are closest to us, enemies or family or friends or whatever, they can teach you the most powerful lessons to build you to become. And to this day, y'all know I don't smoke. I rarely drink. I am as pure and open and energetically sound that I could ever be. Sometimes I be thinking I'm half man, half amazing. But, you know. So with drugs, it's all about their positioning and circumstance. This is going to be the word of the podcast. Magic. All of this is magic. It's magic. You using the weed to subside the pain and take away the pain, to go somewhere else, to not think about it. It makes me not think about what I'm going through right now. But is it going away, though? Is it going away? No. Oh, but all it's doing is just, okay, so ask me this. Is that money going away that you're spending weekly on drugs that you could put to investing into yourself? Is that going away? Is that going to a positive source? I don't think so. And I hear these same sad songs over and over. And me being in high school and stuff like that, I'm watching these people, you know what I'm saying, right in front of my face, asking me for some, you know, all this these jewel pods and all this stuff. And I'm like, yo, this is serious. Like, this is serious. And a lot of them were white. What problems do you have? So here's the next level of doing drugs. You want to fit in so bad. You want to fit in this bad, y'all, that you want to do this type of, bro. Magic. And it goes back to who they listen to musically. You see? Musically, who you listen to? NBA Young, Polo G, Rockaway, you know. And in these songs, they are promoting and condoning this. Let's not forget, the only reason why they are making marijuana legal is so these higher ups, the motherfuckers who own everything, can make money off you. That's it. That's all. That's it, and that's all. That's the only reason why they are making it legal. So it's all magic. All of this is magic. We can go story on story on story on story on story on circumstance on situation. Listen. You know what could be a positive drug? Going to the gym. Feeling that energy of that bar on that rack. You know what I'm talking about? That bar on that rack. 2 Cadillacs on that thing. A Cadillac and a 35. The push. The start. Now that's something positive. You see what I'm talking about? That's something that we can relate to each other and benefit from. You know what I'm saying? But all this, let me tell you, if you don't smoke, you a lame. If you don't drink, you a lame. I was that lame kid. But then they began to realize I am who I am. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm not apologizing for staying true to who I am. I'm not apologizing for this. I don't want to be like y'all. I have never been a follower. Y'all have never been followers. But the magic, the illusion has made you think that you have to go along with the circus act. I'm walking out. I'm leaving. I'm calling the Uber. I'm calling my mama. I'm going. I'm not dealing with this. You gotta have that respect for yourself. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have that respect for yourself. So I have realized that with a lot of people who do drugs, and I ask a lot of questions. I listen very well. It's like a reward system that they get, right? And so it's a stimulant. Like it stimulizes their memory. So it makes them feel at ease. So they begin to overthink so much, Jaden. They begin to overthink so much to the point where they do nothing. They become so bored to the point where all they want to do is smoke, right? And weed, marijuana, is a downer, right? So it relaxes them. That's why they are called stoners. Because they look like a fucking stone. Just sitting there, just like a stone. You look like a stone, okay? And I have also talked, because we need to play devil's advocate too, the people who say they can be productive. They are, what they say, productive weed smokers. They are productive potheads. Most of those people are kind of grown at this point. So you can't really change a grown person's mind. Because they already in a circus. Already been juggling for years. Already been doing it behind the backs and all this stuff. They've been already in the circus for years. So you can't change a grown person's perspective on what they've been trained to do their whole life. You can't. But it's magic. It's magic. You put that down. Let me tell some things that it does, okay? Y'all, weed, it messes with your memory. You have short-term memory loss at 25. You have short-term memory loss at 30. Your memory is shaky. Damn, where I put my keys? How do you not remember where you just put your keys at? How do you not remember? You just had them. Yeah, you did. Where they at? I've never had these issues. It messes with your memory. Your learning. It's so difficult for people to learn. And actually, and there's levels. Because you can learn something, but then retaining it is the next level. Okay, if I told y'all something, can y'all tell me exactly, and I'm not saying actually do this, but if I told y'all something, could y'all tell me exactly what I said back to me, but in your own words? And what happens in school? Most kids, you juuling too much. You smoking too much. Your brain is clogged. Your brain is cloudy. Your brain is cloudy. You can't even think about that. You can't. It messes with so much stuff. Your decision making. It messes with your decision making, your attention span, your emotions, whether you become like so heartless or too heartfelt to the point where, it's like you want to cry every 30 minutes about you seeing something on Instagram, seeing something on TikTok. Emotions going crazy, Jaden. I'm telling you, bro, your reaction time is terrible. And let me tell y'all something that y'all didn't know about, I'm not just talking about weed, but serotonin. So type 1, if y'all know what melatonin is. Because they play these words on us so easily and think that we're dumb. And they play us like some fools. We all know what melatonin is. Melatonin is serotonin in a pill. What serotonin does is, it is a depressant. Let me say that. It's a downer. So, what does it do? What does melatonin do? It puts you to sleep. It relaxes you. It calms you down. And your serotonin levels at low drug, word I'm looking for. Your serotonin levels at low drug uses are not good. They're not good. They're not good. But it is a major level of serotonin depletion whenever you are doing a lot of drugs, And I'm mainly talking about depressants because to every depressant is an antidepressant, so an upper and a downer, and a lot of people use uppers and downers to find a happy medium. But that's magic as well. Because that shit does not exist. It don't exist. It's magic. So what I realized is there's so many of us who think that we are doing ourselves good by looking cool smoking. Looking cool with a jewel in our hand. What they got all this new off bar, a shelf bar. I don't know all these weird ass names. They got nicotine, half nicotine in it and all this stuff. Man, y'all just want to find new ways to not live. No, scratch that. Y'all are finding new ways to die. Because y'all ain't living. And this is why we, especially as a people, we're dying earlier and earlier and earlier. It's now like 60-something, the average for us. 60-something death rate. 60-something. You kidding me? That ain't nothing. What's wrong with y'all? But when somebody asks them at the job, hey, how do you make your living? Shit, they should say, I don't know, because I'm not living. I'm just here to die at this point. I don't do nothing to better myself, nothing to uplift anybody, nothing. So that was drugs. There's so many different types of drugs that can be abused. But knowing that it is all magic, and you have to be aware of your issues. You have to be aware of the root, how you were raised. You have to go through that. And I mean that in a literal physical sense. You have to go through it. You cannot go over it. You cannot go under it. You can't take the side street. You cannot. You have to go through it head on, whether it knocks you back a couple streets or it's not, most of the time, it's not as bad as you think. And you just run through it like you're playing football. Touchdown. On to the next one. On to the next game. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how it is. So that was drugs. Next, we got to talk about alcohol. Now, there's not much that we have to say about this, okay? Alcohol abuse is a real thing. A lot of people will say that, oh, but weed is better than alcohol. Imagine two dumbasses coming together and talking about what drug is better. You damn dumb. You damn. This is what I'm going to say, okay? If y'all didn't know, there's 3 types of alcohol, right? And it's interesting because they call it alcohol. There's wine, there's spirits, and there's beer. You can look this up for yourself. Yeah, wine, spirits, and beer. So if y'all have a drugstore by you, right? An alcohol store, liquor store, as we call them in the hood. A lot of the names are wine and spirits. Now, you break down the word alcohol. Alcohol literally means ghost. It means ghost. And a gall literally is a ghost. So, alcohol, wine, and spirits. Why do you think whenever people get drunk or intoxicated, they become a whole nother person? Because they get demented with another spirit. A drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. Why? Because people are not conscious of their, I'm going to say their higher selves. Is liquor the same thing as saying alcohol? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it is. And me going out every weekend and seeing these people, right? They walk in one way, some of them. They walk in one way, like so, timid and, whatever. And they get some drinks in their system. And the next thing you know, they flopping all on the ground. They run into people. Their awareness is low. Their care, what they say, how they speak to people, it's all out the window now. And I began to think, what is getting inside these people? What is getting inside these people to feel, think, and see things this way? Why is it that they want to get into fights all of a sudden when they're drunk? Everybody against them when they get drunk. You ever thought about that? What you mad for? you wanted to drink this much. And a lot of them be having on their mind to get shit face wasted. Wow. So we sit there and we analyze everything that's going on. And we be like, I don't think I want to feel that type of energy. I don't think I want that. And I'm not saying it's bad to drink. I'm not saying it's bad to smoke. Do you. But always be aware of you. Like, I'm not going to say I never have. I've definitely gotten like crazy drunk before. And it's always people saying, I'm never doing that again. I'm never drinking again. I'm never doing it again. Whatever, right? And when they get in that mode, they become that same demon. They become that same demon when they get around some liquor, some alcohol. Because the ghost, the energy of liquor and alcohol is taking them. It's taking their energy. So now you're going to be like, I have one drink. I have one shot. 1 leads to 3. 3 leads to 5. 5 leads to 7. And now you got yourself in a situation that you did not want to be in prior to you drinking. What is all of this? All of this is magic. This is all magic. All of this is magic. It's all magic. And I have came to a point in my life now where it is in my best interest to stay as clean, as pure, and as cleansed as possible. Eating right. If I eat right for 2 weeks and then I have a weekend where I just want to have fun and I drink my ass off, I'm taking 10 steps back when I was doing so much in these first 2 weeks to get to this point. Where is my progress? You see? This is what I care about. Where is my progress? What did I learn? What am I actually learning from? Because I don't care what nobody say. If you know better, you do better. Wrong. Wrong. If you know better, you have the ability to do better. Don't mean you will. Don't mean you will. And that's my biggest thing. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. That's why this is my purpose right now. Because this is doing something, not just for me, for all of us, everybody watching. Being purpose-driven also could be a drug, But it's not about what you do. It's about how you do it. How do you go about your life? How do you go about doing this? If you are doing it in an ill-intended way, you got issues. If you're doing this righteously, right? There's no harm, no foul. There's no harm, no foul. And on to the next thing. We have to talk about fapping and sex. Because it is big. Pause. It is big in this day and age. Everybody and everything gets sexualized, over-sexualized. All of this is magic. All of this is demonstrating dopamine releases. All of this is a dopamine response to what you do. I just found out what fapping is. It's fapping. Like fap, yeah, fap. And I could make a whole podcast just about this, but this is what I'm gonna say, okay? Y'all have to start looking at sex and your body more importantly, and putting it on a higher standard, because y'all standards are very low, and it shows. Y'all standards are extremely low. Y'all will anything. Y'all will put y'all, my fellas, y'all will put y'all piece in anything. And ladies, y'all will do anything. Not all of y'all, okay? But y'all will do a lot of things for a man with clout, with attention, and money. Just saying. Just saying. But for those of y'all who don't know what FAP is, I have multiple videos on it. Fapping is you playing with playing with yourself. With the intent to release. That's really important. When you intend to release from watching something, watching that corn with a P, or whatever, that is you, fapping. And sex is a short term for sexual exchange. It is a sexual transaction. I got so many stories with that. But this is all I'm going to say. There is a problem. There is a problem if you cannot stop playing with yourself. You are watching people have sex. That is weird. That is extremely weird. That is very equivalent and correlates a lot to you worshiping the dead. You worshiping dead people more when they're dead rather than when they're alive. It's really weird. There's a name for that. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's a name for that. Ask yourself, would you want to show your grandma what you're doing? Would you want to show your mama what you're doing? Would your mom be proud of that? Would your grandma be proud of that? Or, let me ask you this. And y'all have to be this extreme. Would y'all watch y'all's mom have sex? This is how extreme you have to be. It is that weird. It is that weird. You are watching somebody's mom have sex, get plastered. All right, you watch your mom then. Is it going to have the same effect? I didn't think so. So just cut it out completely. Cut it out completely. It's weird. It is weird. And some of y'all be some real crazy, nasty freaks on the low, because a lot of times, let's keep it 100,000 trillion. Y'all be watching, fellas, y'all be watching the dudes. Y'all be watching the dudes more than the chick. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a spade now. That's how weird it's gotten. And guess what? It transfers to looking at people in public just for their assets, if you know what I'm saying. It transfers to looking at other people as just sex toys, sex symbols. It's gotten to the point where I'm hearing some of these weird ass dudes talk about, oh, he probably has a big. What is wrong with y'all? So back to the drug thing. It reduces our confidence, our memory, our self-esteem, our reaction time, our emotions, our decision making. It reduces all of that, bro. It reduces all of that, and y'all don't even know it. Gino Gaines, you're exactly right, bro. You're exactly right. Endorphins. No, man, that's no. Use all of that in the gym. Use all of that into a purpose. Writing down some goals. Achieving some success in your life. Making yourself proud. Everybody else, make yourself proud. See what it's like to actually stick to something for 3 months straight. Straight consistent. Stick to that for 3 months. But then when that 3 months is up, don't you give up now. Look at all the progress you made. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. Look at the progress you made. It's totally different. It's totally different, bro. And y'all know that. I'm not telling y'all that y'all already don't know. Y'all know this stuff. But this is really, 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 really important that we know this stuff. It's really important we know this stuff. Because this takes us to another level of being. Because now we realize that we're not just what we have. Big lips, big, you know what I'm saying? We're more than that. We have a higher self. We have multiple layers of our higher self. And we have ourself, the self, which is mostly attached to our egos. It's mostly attached to our egos. And egos are a false sense of self. It's not real. It's not real. Y'all know what an ego death is. We've talked about that before. It's not real. It's fictitious. It's built. It's built from our parents, from our grandparents, from our friends, getting validated. Especially as men, it's built. So, we talked about all the addictions. Not all of them. We can go on all day. We talked about social media. We talked about drugs. We talked about alcohol. We talked about sex and fapping. Guys, this is how you do it, man. You take what you're scared of and you look on the other side of that. That is your best self. That is a monster in a great way. That is a beast. You take what you're scared of. You take what you're fearful with. You look on the other side of that and you reflect and you figure out the plan on how to get to that other side. How to get to that other side of fear. But we gotta take this stuff head on. We can't use all of these other crutches. That's why there's too much crutches out here, man. Back in the Gap, decades ago, man, they didn't have all that stuff, bro. They didn't have all that, man. You could just go on social media and just talk about and just make a TikTok on cops. Man, please. We got too many get out of jail free cards. Life is a whole card game, and we got too many cards in the damn deck that we could just, draw for. Let me go back 10 steps. Oh, let me time travel. Oh, let me stop time. No, you gotta face that stuff head on and keep it pushing in the process. Stuff not going nowhere unless you make it go somewhere. It's not going nowhere. An addiction is an addiction, however you look at it. Addicted to video games, something we didn't talk about. All this is forms of escapism. escaping. But nothing is getting done. Nothing is getting achieved. Escapism, just running. Nobody handling nothing. So, we've talked about all of this. Use this knowledge, use this in any way you see fit. Inspire, elevate, and motivate those around you. Most importantly, yourself. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all like. Of course, subscribe. I'm just sitting here thinking about how much time we waste. That's what I'm thinking about. How much time we waste with this, bro. We waste so much time. Smoking, drinking, going out. It takes too much. It costs too much to be broke. Oh my god. That's a whole, oh my goodness, man. It costs too much to be broke. It costs way too much. It costs too much. Murderize, what's up with you? Social media, man. All that time you spend scrolling. Don't your thumbs hurt? Does your thumb ever hurt just sitting there scrolling? It's an addiction. What are you escaping from? There is a real world out here and you are running to a phone, to a PC. It is not going to solve this. You need to solve it. Put the phone down. Pick up a book. Read, write, go outside, breathe, look at the trees, walk your dog, do something productive with your time. You speaking to my soul because this is what we do. Y'all need to get murderized hit, baby.
I'm with the family.
Y'all need to get murderized hit, baby.
Like Bruce Lee. Whoa.
Yes, ma'am. Listen. Social media, drugs, alcohol, it is all a form of escape. You are not going nowhere. All that time you are putting into other people's dreams, you are neglecting you. You are neglecting you. That's why them people pleasers kill me. Because it's like, okay, are you really pleasing them? Or are you just getting satisfaction from pleasing them to yourself? Because you know you're not doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. You know you're not just being simple. Because you're being too extra. You're being too much. He or she does not want you to be this type of friend. He or she does not want you to be this type of girlfriend or boyfriend. He or she does not want you to be this type of son or daughter or another. They don't want that. They want you to be you. Don't apologize neither. It is only when we take care of ourselves we know I'm such a pleaser and you don't please yourself at all. No weird stuff. At all. You don't take the time. No phone, no PC, no laptop, no nothing. I'm going to think about my issues, my problems. I'm going to think about that for a minute. I'm going to write it down. I keep on standby. Y'all know this. I keep on standby. I'm going to sit down and write. Okay, today I was not feeling the best. Why? Okay, I woke up wrong. I was overthinking too much. The first thing I did when I woke up was touch my phone. That's wrong. That's a no-no. Tomorrow, I'm going to make it better. Hold yourself accountable. Listen, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to go out and say this. If y'all expect shit from your friends, from family to not backstab and all that stuff, expect shit from you then. How about that? If you're going to expect them to do it, knowing damn well they're going to disappoint you, expect shit from yourself. Go to the gym. You said you was going for about 2 weeks now. Go to the damn gym. Go cook something healthy. Stop ordering McTrash. Stop DoorDashing Wendy's. Stop DoorDashing Chick-fil-A. Hey, Murder Eyes. Hey. I'm just a messenger, baby. But the message will always remain real. Always. Always. Addictions, man. We all had them. We all got them. But don't run. Escapism, man. It's a repetitive thing that people think they are getting outside of. No. It is repetitive because you allow it to be repetitive. She is only treating you bad and disrespecting you because you have repetitively allowed her to do that. He or she does not respect you because you don't respect yourself. You have repetitively put them on a pedestal before yourself. Yep. It's a hard pill to swallow. No pun intended. Talking about drugs. No pun intended. It's a hard pill to swallow. But the journey, man, the journey is so, oh my God, the journey is so eye-opening. It's so awakening. It's so rejuvenating. It's so fulfilling. It is so fulfilling. Yes, Jaden, that's exactly right. And it goes both ways too. Because women, y'all be doing a whole lot of... Listen, we talk about something else in the podcast, man. Hey, I love y'all. We all have our demons. We all have our addictions. We all have our problems and issues. Yours and mine might sound the same, but they look exactly the same. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. We are all pretty sure, I'm pretty sure, 99.9% that it's a duck. Take care of yourself. Take care of your life. Inspire, elevate, motivate yourself and those around you. Live, laugh, and love. Like the video. Comment down below. Talk to me. We all need it. And I see y'all in the next episode of the Just Be Simple podcast.